Today, we're building a cabin on the side of this rocky hill. This property is steep, covered in massive boulders, and even rattlesnakes. By the end of this episode, we're gonna find out what it really takes to build a mini cabin on the side of a rocky hill. And we're doing all of this with some basic tools, a couple friends, and a $6,000 mini cabin kit that we ordered online. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna reveal where we ordered this kit from. Before we could build the cabin, we had a lot of prep work to do. First thing was choosing the location of the cabin. We don't really have a flat spot, so instead we picked a spot with a view right next to one of the biggest boulders on the property. Here's what the view looks like from the cabin location. For the deck, I decided to hire my boy Desmond, who has a ton of experience with this kind of thing. He did an incredible job, and this is what he created for us. Now we have a perfectly level deck to build our cabin on top of. Last bit of prep was clearing the area. Brush, dead branches, anything that could rub against the cabin or feed a fire. A few weeks later, the cabin arrived on a single pallet.
What's your name?
Oh, I'm Jarrell.
Jarrell?
Yes, I'm Jarrell.
Thanks for delivering, brother.
Anytime, brother.
Yeah.
But that was only the beginning. We had to transport the lumber from the area where it was dropped off all the way to the actual deck location. But now that we have all the wood ready, let's get into the fun part of the project. Today, with just a hammer, a drill, and a couple friends with zero experience, we're gonna be building a mini cabin from 0 to 100. So how you feeling about this, Kevin? You think we'll be able to crank this out in one day?
Hell yeah. Well, maybe.
Thankfully, the cabin kit we ordered came with an instruction manual. And this is step 1, the floor assembly. At first we were confused because we were looking at the instructions and couldn't figure out where the pressure treated floor sleepers were. And then out of nowhere, Kevin found the floor sleepers. Where were those?
They're still in the bag.
So now we have everything we need to get started. But before drilling anything, we have to make sure the diagonals measure the same across both sides. That took a couple of tries, but after moving things around a few times, we were ready to drill. This is where the kit gets fun. Every wallboard has a tongue on one end and a groove on the other. They lock into each other like Lincoln logs. The kit comes with a little block of wood called a pounding block. You set it on top of each board and whack it with a mallet. This was a lot of fun, and once we got into the groove of it, I became the materials guy, Josue became the drill guy, and Kevin became the hammer guy. Halfway up the walls, we had to pick a side for the window. We ended up going with this side of the cabin for the window because we felt like it had a better view, and the other side is blocked by a bush.
Where's the burritos? I need a bite of that.
How much does it need to go in?
It was awesome that we were able to slide the window right into place. And that brings us to the end of day 1.
Oh yeah. Woo, I'm tired.
All right, the camera died yesterday, so I wasn't able to record more progress, but after the camera died, we ended up putting these additional roof pieces right here. Thanks to my boys, we were able to make some solid progress yesterday. This is where we're currently at. Basically put all the walls, we put those roof beams on there, and now we're gonna start putting the actual roof boards to get some shade up in here. Excited to keep making some progress on day 2. On day 2, we started working on installing the roof boards. For this one, we did rent out a nailer from Home Depot, which cut our time in half. I'm not gonna lie, this was my first time using a nail gun, so it got jammed a few times. I couldn't believe how much progress we had already made in 1.5 days. Before adding a floor, Kevin and I decided that it would be worth adding some insulation. The insulation that we purchased fit really nice inside these little spaces. We used the same tongue and groove process to install the floorboards, and it was super satisfying having a floor that we could now step on. So we're about 90% done with the build.
I mean, we got most of it done, but we need to put the door frame in the doors, and then we need to figure out some finishing options.
And we're considering putting a big window right here in the future that will open up the view.
The big window is gonna be huge. I mean, the view here, if you could see it, I'm sure you have, is it's really nice. Like you can see all the mountains from the back, and it'd be just a nice panoramic kind of view. So
all right, well, let's get to putting together this door.
let's do it.
The door was the last big install. Just like the window, it's designed to fit perfectly. The frame slides right down through the wall boards, and the hinges face outwards. With just a few screws, we had ourselves a full door. And we did have some issues with sliding the door onto the hinges, but using these clamps, we were able to secure everything into place.
A little tougher. Yeah. There we go. It's the bottom one that's holding it.
Whew, got the doors in.
Yeah.
And after installing the door handles, the cabin really started to feel like it was coming together. But we want to make sure it lasts. So we hired a couple of professionals to stain the exterior. This is going to protect the cabin from the sun and the rain. 3 days, 3 friends, and $6,000 later, this is where we're at. This cabin kit came from a company called Bunky Life. This model is the summer cabin. The link is in the description if you want to build the exact same one. Reporting live from the inside of the mini cabin. In the next episode, we're going to be doing some serious landscaping around the mini cabin. We're also going to be bringing utilities to the cabin, such as water, electricity, and even internet. And of course, we're going to add some furnishings to make it look really nice in here. So if that's something you're interested in, hit subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.